banana for trivia.
Hey, I'm Chris, and this is
Margie. Sorry.
And we are here for AFA Top Banana Trivia. And tonight we will be doing Rocky trivia. That's right. And I know you're probably wondering, Chris, why did you choose Rocky? Well, it's November. I looked up, hey, what are some movies for Thanksgiving? And believe it or not, Rocky popped up as a Thanksgiving movie. Would you have thought that, Margie?
No.
So, but to celebrate tonight, to start off, Margie and I will start off by singing Eye of the Tiger in a cappella.
You're crazy. I'm not singing.
What?
No. Sorry, guys.
Do you see how much better this show could be if she just do everything I asked? All right, so let's take a look and see who we got in the chat. We got Crazy Mike's Fun Channel. There's Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
We got Sandy Birdwell 2427. Hey,
Hi, Sandy.
Sandy. What else we got in here? We got
Kevin.
Kevin from Kevin's Theme Park Adventure. Hello, Kevin. We got anybody else, Margie? Do you see anybody else? We got Mar. Where's she at? She jumped away from me. Oh, there she is. Hey, Mar. Anybody else? Oh, we got Keith. Hey, Keith. Thanks for coming in. BDF. And it looks like that's it. Doesn't mean that we won't have more coming in. But so we got three rounds of trivia. First round is 10 multiple choice questions. Each question, correct answer is worth 1 point. If you get in late, you're gonna lose a point.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick. If you come in first to answer it, you're gonna gain a point. So in the first round, you can still answer and be late and get 0, or you can be first and have the right answer and get 2. So next up, we have the pitcher round. Pitcher round is going to be a little bit different because we are doing the first Rocky movie, but it was kind of hard to get certain characters for the first Rocky movie. So for the second round, which is pitcher round, we are doing all boxers, fighters, opponents of not just of the Rocky universe. So what I'm saying is there could be boxers that pop up from the movie Creed.
Hi, Cherie.
Hey, Cherie. So that could happen. But each correct answer is worth 2 points unless you are the first one to get it correct, and it's 3 points. Once again, if you're late, you'll only get 1 point. Is that right? Because you'll be deducted for getting the right answer, but getting it after the time is up. Last but not least, it's the hard round. Round 3, 10 hard questions. Each question is worth 3 points. Once again, if you're the first to get the answer right, you will get an extra point, which will give you 4 points. And then if you're late, it gives you 2, correct? So make sure you get in there. You want to make sure that you want to look at the bottom of your stream or pull up, look at the screen on your stream and make sure it says with the red dot, it says live. So you know you're up. If not, you're a little bit behind and you could be losing points just because you're a little behind on the stream. But I think we are ready to go. What do you think, Margie?
Yep.
So here we go. Margie and I will sing Eye of the Tiger and a cappella to celebrate.
I'm just here for the questions. I haven't seen all these. I haven't either. Rules have changed since last time I was here, laugh out loud.
Yes. So here we go with do remember, I will tell you when to put your answers in at that time. And within the first 10 seconds I give you when you hear. So basically, after I read the question once, I hit the timer for 10 seconds. Once that goes off, I will tell you, chat, you can put your answer in. Once you All you got to do is click enter, and I give you another 10 seconds. There we go. So once you get your answer in, we're all good. So once again, we're starting off with round one. Round one, 10 multiple choice questions. Also, the way this works, we've changed it a little bit. If you haven't been in here for a while, we are going to give all 10 questions first. And then as Margie's figuring up the points for round one, I'll be giving all the answers to the questions. So here we go with question number one.
Wait, what was the question? Oh, he didn't give a question. He was just giving the timer mark.
I was just giving the timer mark. I was just showing that. So here we go with question number one. Question number one, in the movie Rocky, what was the name of Rocky's trainer? Was it A, Marky, B, Mickey, C, Mikey, or D, Minnie? So once again, in the movie Rocky, what was the name of Rocky's trainer? Was it A, Marky, B, Mickey, C, Mikey, or D, Minnie? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, answers are coming in. All right, Margie's marking down. Did you get everybody already?
Yep.
All right. Margie says she's got everybody in. All right, moving on to question number two. Question number two, the very first scene in the movie took place on November 25th, 1975, and featured a fight between Spider Rico and Rocky Balboa. Where did the fight take place? Was it A, the Philadelphia Spectrum, B, Mighty Mick's Gym, C, a back alley, or D, a church? So once again, the very first scene in the movie took place on November 25th, 1975, and featured a fight between Spider Rico and Rocky Balboa. Where did the fight take place? A, the Philadelphia Spectrum, B, Mighty Mick's Gym, C, a back alley, or D, a church? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. All right.
Got him.
Margie is scoring those down. We're ready. Are you ready for? You got everything?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on just a second. All right. Anyhow, here we go with question number three. Question number three, after getting through another rough day, Rocky decided to make a stop in the pet shop where Adrian worked. Apart from entertaining Adrian, Rocky wanted to say hello to a dog in the shop he really liked. What was the dog's name? Was it A, Cutbus, B, Brutus, C, Rex, or D, Butkus? So once again, after going through a rough day, Rocky decided to make a stop at the pet shop and talk to a dog. The dog's name was Cutbus, B, Brutus, C, Rex, or D, Butkus? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. Looking good, looking good. All right.
Okay.
Margie's taking down and getting everybody, and she's yelling at me for not putting in spaces. So, did you get everybody?
Yep.
All right, moving on to question number 4. Question number 4. After the visit to the pet shop, Rocky was forced to undertake a task which his employer, Mr. Gazzo, is that Gazzo, right? Thrust upon him. Apparently, a man named Bob borrowed $200 from Mr. Gazzo and failed to repay it. Gazzo wanted Rocky to get the $200 back from Bob and also do what? A, take Bob's jacket. B, punch Bob a few times. C, break Bob's thumbs. Or D, speak harshly to Bob. So once again, Rocky worked for Mr. Gazzo. A man named Bob failed to repay his debt to Mr. Gazzo. Gazzo wanted Rocky to do what? A, take Bob's coat. B, punch Bob a few times. C, break Bob's thumbs. Or D, speak harshly to Bob. All right, chat, go ahead and put your answers in. All right, answers are coming in.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Margie says she's got everybody scored, so we can go ahead and move on to question number 5. Here we go. Question number 5. After a stern lecture from Gazzo, Rocky decided to head to mixed. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even pop it up. Here we go. After a stern lecture from Gazzo, Rocky decided to head to mixed gym. Rocky could not understand why his locker could not be opened, but he was soon informed that had been given to another fighter, a real champion from mixed point of view. What was the other fighter's name? Was it A, Razor Robinson, B, Randy Tate, C, Dipper Brown, or D, Apollo Creed? So once again, Rocky went to mixed gyms, found out his locker was given away to what was called a real champion in mixed point of view, and was given to who? Was it A, Razor Robinson, B, Randy Tate, C, Dipper Brown, or D, Apollo Creed? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in.
Nick's not in here anymore.
I don't know. All right.
That was 5, right?
Yeah. All right. Margie says she got everybody scored.
Yeah.
All right. So she's got everybody scored. We can move on to question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. Mac Lee Green, the fighter who Apollo Creed was originally supposed to fight, declined the fight because of a broken wrist. Apollo decided that he still wanted to have the fight, but he wanted to fight a novelty and give a local underdog fighter an opportunity at the title of all fighters. Why did Apollo choose Rocky? Was it A, because Apollo randomly chose Rocky's name from a hat? B, because Rocky was an Italian? C, because Apollo's trainer thought it would be an easy victory? Or D, because he liked horses and wanted to fight someone with stallion in their name? So once again, why did Apollo Creed pick Rocky as his opponent? Was it A, because Apollo randomly chose Rocky's name from a hat? B, because Rocky was an Italian? C, because Apollo's trainer thought it would be an easy victory? Or D, because he liked horses and wanted to fight someone with stallion in their name? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. Hey, Mandy, thanks for coming in. All right. We got answers coming in. Or Brent, right? Could be Brent. Yeah. So, all right. We got answers coming in. All right. Margie's doing the scoring.
Okay.
Margie says she's got everybody. Means we can move on to question number 7. Question number 7. After dealing with some neighborhood kids, Rocky was on his way to meet Adrian with her brother, Polly. She wasn't informed that he'd be joining. After Adrian refused to leave with Rocky, Polly became angry and threw the Thanksgiving turkey out the door into the alley. After that incident, Rocky managed to talk Adrian into going out with him. Where did Rocky take Adrian for their date? Was it A, an ice skating rink, B, the meat packing plant, C, the zoo, or D, the Philadelphia? I don't know what that was. I think that was supposed to be something else. The Philadelphia something.
Spectrum.
Spectrum? Was it the Philadelphia Spectrum? Okay. I must have not put it all in. All right. So once again, Polly took Rocky to Thanksgiving, didn't let Adrian know. He wanted Adrian to go out with her. Adrian didn't want to go. Rocky talked to her. Where did he take him? To A, to an ice skating rink, B, the meat packing place, C, the zoo, or D, the Philadelphia Spectrum. So, all right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, answers are coming in. All right. Everything's looking quick. All right. Did you get everybody?
Yes.
All right. Margie says she's got everybody scored. So that means we can continue on to question number 8. Question number 8. After Rocky's final training session, he could not sleep, so he ended up going to the Spectrum. He noticed that the picture of him was wrong, as it featured red trunks with a white stripe as opposed to white trunks with a red stripe. The fighter promoted Jurgens said that it didn't matter because why did Jurgens say that the picture didn't matter? Was it A, Rocky would be made to look like the picture? B, Rocky was going to lose anyway? C, Rocky was going to put on a great show anyway? Or D, the artist of the picture was fired? So once again, Rocky noticed his picture was not correct. Jurgens told him it didn't matter anyway. Why did Jurgens say that? Was it A, Rocky would be made to look like the picture? B, Rocky was going to lose anyway? C, Rocky was going to put on a great show anyway? Or D, the artist of the picture was fired? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, answers are coming in. All right.
Okay.
Margie's taking down all the answers. All right. And it looks like she's got everybody scored. That means we can move on to question number 9. Here we go with question number 9. Question number 9. Although Rocky was an underdog in the fight with Apollo, he somehow managed to knock Apollo down. Apollo Creed paid back the favor later on in the fight. And what round did Rocky knock down Apollo? Was it A2, B15, C10, or D1? So once again, although Rocky was the underdog in the fight with Apollo, he somehow managed to knock Apollo down. Apollo Creed paid back the favor later in the fight. And what round did Rocky knock down Apollo? Was it A2, B15, C10, or D1? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. I think we're supposed to wait for Chris to put answers in. All right.
Okay, got him.
All right. Margie's got everybody wrote down. So that means we can go ahead and move on to the last question for round 1, which is question number 10.
All right, bye, Nick.
Bye, Nick. Thanks for coming in.
Is that what he means? I'm out.
What's it?
When he says I'm out?
I'm going to say where. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Question number 10. Question number 10. How many stars were there in the ring where Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa clashed for the fight? What aptly named the super fight? Was it A, 20, B, 37, C, 17, or D, 13? So once again, how many stars were there in the ring where Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa clashed for the fight? Aptly named the super fight. Was it A, 20, B, 37, C, 17, or D, 13? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. All right.
Okay, I got him.
You got everybody?
Yep.
All right. Margie says she's got everybody. So that would be the end of round 1. So Margie is figuring up the score. While that, I'm going to give you the answers for round 1. I think, where does round 1 start? Over here. All right. So let's go. We can go back through the questions real quick. All right. So question number 1, in the movie Rocky, what was the name of Rocky's trainer? The answer is B, Mickey. Question number 2, the very first scene in the movie took place on November 25th, 1975, and featured a fight between Spider Rico and Rocky Balboa. Where did the fight take place? It took place in D, a church. Question number 3, after getting through another rough day, Rocky decided to make a stop in the pet shop where Adrian worked. Apart from entertaining Adrian, Rocky wanted to say hello to a dog in the shop he really liked. What was the dog's name? The dog's name was D. Butkus. Number 4, after the visit to the pet shop, Rocky was forced to undertake a task a task which his employer, Mr. Gazzo, thrust upon him. Apparently, a man named Bob borrowed $200 from Mr. Gazzo and failed to repay it. Gazzo wanted Rocky to get the $200 back from Bob and also do what? That was C, break Bob's thumbs. Question number 5. After a stern lecture from Gazzo, Rocky decided to head to Mick's gym. Rocky could not understand why his locker could not be opened, but he was soon informed that it had been given to another fighter, a real champion from Mickey's point of view. What was this other fighter's name? That would be C, Dipper Brown. Question number 6. Mackley Green, the fighter who Apollo Creed was originally supposed to fight, declined the fight because of a broken wrist. Apollo decided that he still wanted to have the fight, but he wanted to fight a novelty and give a local underdog fighter an opportunity at the title. Of all fighters, why did Apollo choose Rocky? B, because Rocky was Italian. Number 7, after dealing with some neighborhood kids, Rocky was on his way to meet Adrian with her brother Paulie. She wasn't informed that he'd be joining after Adrian refused to leave with Rocky. Paulie became angry and threw the Thanksgiving turkey out the door into the alley. After that incident, Rocky managed to talk Adrian into going out with him. Where did Rocky take Adrian for their first date? The answer is A, to the ice skating rink. Question number 8. After Rocky's final training session, he could not sleep, so he ended up going to the Spectrum. He noticed that the picture of him was wrong, as it featured red trunks with a white stripe as opposed to white trunks with a red stripe. The fight promoter, Jurgens, said that it didn't matter because why did Jurgens say the picture didn't matter? And the answer is C. Rocky was going to put on a great show anyway. Number 9. Although Rocky was an underdog in the fight with Apollo, he somehow managed to knock Apollo down. Apollo Creed paid back the favor later on in the fight. And what round did Rocky knock down Apollo? That's D1. And then last question. How many stars were in the ring where Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa clashed for the fight aptly named the Super Fight? And the answer is D, 13. So there you have it. So Margie, you want to...
The score's not really great. Mike 2, Sandy 5, Kevin 6, Mark 4, Nick 2, Sheree 5, Mandy 1.
All right. So here we go. So here's the thing. If you know Rocky, this round's probably going to be the Rocky universe. If you don't know the Rocky universe, it's going to be kind of hard on you. So, but we are ready for... This is round 2, the pitch around. Tonight, the pitch around is going to be sent around fighters, opponents of the Rocky universe. Most of this is actually taking place for Rocky 1, the very first movie. Unfortunately, we did not have enough characters to put in for the pitch around, so we were going with all the different fighters. So this could reach from Rocky all the way to Creed 3. So here we go with our first fighter opponent from the Rocky universe. And we're going to give you...
I don't either, Mar.
What's that?
No Rocky.
We're going to give you the first... I'm surprised my brother isn't here. My brother loves Rocky, and he didn't even show. He probably forgot. All right, so here we go with our first fighter. Oh, I need to take that down. All right. The first fighter. There might be parts in that might give away part of his name. You think, Margie?
Maybe.
All right, chat, and go ahead and put in your answer. Understand. You're live now. All right, we got answers coming in. All right. All right, Margie's got everybody done. So we're going to go ahead and move on to boxer, opponent, challenger, whatever you want to call him. Number 2. All right, chat, and go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Answers are coming in. The first one we started off, they're 2 tough ones. I know that. Mandy says no clue.
Oh,
All right, Margie's. You got everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go with number 3.
And those itches.
Good question, Chris. All right, chat, you go ahead and put your answer in for this. All right, answers coming in. All right.
We're good.
All right, Margie says she's got everybody. All right, here comes number 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, here comes fighter or opponent number 4.
Does that count?
If we were doing Mando. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Only if we were doing Mando trivia. All right, here we go. All right, answers are coming in. Did I forget to put the thing in for this one?
No, you think you did. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. All right. All right. Did you get everybody?
Yes.
So this is number
5.
Number 5.
Well, you did put a 4 in.
Okay. So here we go. We're getting ready to go with fighter opponent number 5. I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. T will not work as an answer. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Mario, you're so funny. Okay, I got him.
All right. Hold on just a sec. All right. So let's see. He was number 5, right? So we're going to move on to number 6. So we're ready for fighter opponent number 6. I'll also tell you this, Hulk Hogan will not work for an answer as well. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. right. Answers are coming in. All right. Did you get everybody, Marge? All right. Margie says she's got everybody. That means we can move on to number 7. Fighter number 7. This is a fighter we have already talked about. All right, chat, and go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. That one is your judgment.
Okay.
All right. Did you get everybody?
Yep.
All right. Moving on to fighter opponent number 8. Fighter opponent number 8. All right, chat, go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in.
Okay.
All right. All right. Margie says she's got everybody, but for that takes us to fighter number 9. Hopefully, I'm going to hope everybody can get this one. But here we go with fighter number 9. All right, chat, and go ahead and put your answers in. All right, answers are coming in. Margie is taking down everybody's answers.
We're good.
She says she's got everybody, so we can move on to the last fighter opponent of the night. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go with number 10. All right, chat, and go ahead and put your answers in. All right. We got answers coming in. This is probably a hard one. I know that.
Looks like that's it.
All right. Margie says that's it. She's going to go ahead and figure up the score. I'm going to tell you who. Oops, I can't do that yet. I'm going to tell you who each character is. All right. Starting off with the first one. Starting the very first one. This is Adonis Creed. This would be Apollo Creed's son, who's in the movie, last three movies called Creed. Next up, we have, this is Union Kane. Union Kane was from Rocky 5. So not the most popular Rocky, but this, he was, I don't think he was supposed to fight Rocky. He was going to be fighting the fighter Rocky was managing. Up next, number 3. This is Apollo Creed. So this is the one of the main fighters of the Rocky films. Up next, this is Tommy Gunn. This is from Rocky 5. This is the guy that Rocky manages and then ends up fighting in the end in the street, not in a ring. Next guy we have, this is Clubber Lang from Rocky 3, one of the more popular Rocky movies. So he's the one who actually hit Rocky's manager Mickey, and then Mickey dies later on, which really affects Rocky. Up next, this is Thunder Lips. So Thunder Lips was a novelty fight, wrestler versus a fighter. This was also from Rocky 3, who basically blasted off Hulk Hogan's career. Next up, this is Spider Rico from the first Rocky. So it's the opening scene. This is the guy he's fighting in the church. This is Ivan Drago from Rocky 4, the Russian, where Rocky goes to the Soviet Union and fights Ivan Drago, or as most of you may know him by his actual name, which is Dolph Lundgren. This, of course, is Rocky Balboa. This is Mason the Lion Dixon. This is the guy that Rocky fights in Rocky Balboa, which was the last Rocky movie made. So, but yes, Mason the Lion Dixon. All right.
Ready?
Ready, Margie.
Mike 11, Sandy 18, Kevin 18, Mar 10, Cherie 12, and Mandy 15.
All right. So,
Last round.
yep. Moving on to
Excuse me.
Yes, he did. What was it after Rocky 3 started starring in A-Team, or was, I'm not for sure, because there was kind of like some stuff there, was because I know you had him star in A-Team, but he was also with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 2. So I think a lot of that all happened all together that really blasted Mr. T off. So, but here we go with round 3, 10 tough questions. Starting with the very first one.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, Cherie.
Oh, thanks, Cherie. We'll see you later. So, question number 1. Question number 1. Who directed Rocky? Once again, who directed Rocky? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. All right. Margie's taking down the answers. All right. Did you get everybody?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on to question number 2. Question number 2. Who's the first fighter we see Rocky face? I might have gave that one away, didn't I? So once again, who's the first fighter we see Rocky face? All right, chat, go ahead and put your answers in. All right.
Got him.
All right. Marty says she got everybody. All right, here we go with question number 3. Question number 3. Did Stallone win a Best Actor Oscar for Rocky? Once again, did Sylvester Stallone win a Best Actor Oscar for Rocky? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. We got answers coming in.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to question number 4. Uh-oh.
What?
All right. Hopefully everybody's back from the ad. I think I accidentally clicked letting YouTube put ads in. So let me all know if you guys have already got through the ad so I know everybody's ready for the question.
I keep getting commercials.
I don't know why that's popping up. Like I said, I think I may have clicked the wrong button when I went in to take the little heart thing off.
No ad. I'm YouTube ad free.
Right. All right. We don't need to know that you guys got one. We need to know that you've already seen it so we don't have to worry about it popping up while we're giving a question. That's what we need to know. So,
I didn't know it popped up.
I just popped up on yours because we're watching it, and I'm like, oh no.
Okay.
So hopefully everybody's already got it. So, all right. So here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4. What actor plays Rocky's longtime trainer, Mickey? So once again, what actor plays Rocky's longtime trainer, Mickey? All right, chat, you can put your answer in. answers coming in. All right.
Okay.
All right. Margie says she's got everybody. We're moving on to question number 5. Question number 5. Where is Rocky from? Once again, where is Rocky from? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in.
Okay. Got you. I got him. I got him.
You got everybody?
Yep.
All right, Margie says she's got everybody, so we're moving on to question number 6. Here we go with question number 6. Question number 6. Does Rocky become champion at the end of the movie? So once again, does Rocky become champion at the end of the movie? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
So wait.
Yes, Mara. All the questions besides round 2 is for the first movie. All right.
What number was this?
That was number 6. Andy says, I think we're lagging. Okay. Just what you want to make sure is that when you look at the bottom, that as long as you got that red dot by the live, if you're on your phone, you're probably going to have to click on or touch your screen to get it to pop up. But other than that, if it says live down at the bottom with the red circle, because right now Margie's will pop up every once in a while. It'll say live and it'll be like a gray circle, and that's not live.
I have all their answers.
What's that?
For every question so far. Because there's 6.
Okay.
There's 7.
So but here we go.
Or 5 and 6, sorry.
All right. Here we go with question number 7.
Yeah, there's 5 up there.
Okay.
This one was 6.
Question number 7.
My red dot's on Margie.
All right. Question number 7. Who wrote the screenplay for Rocky? So once again, who wrote the screenplay for Rocky?
You know what? It's
What?
funny. I just read about that.
All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. She says she's got everybody. So we're going to move on to question number 8. Question number 8. The main character went by the name Rocky, but what was his real name? So once again, the main character went by the name Rocky, but what was his real name? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. I forgot to put the separation, didn't I?
It's okay. You got you.
All right.
I got them.
What's that?
I got them.
All right. All right. Margie says she's got everybody. We can move on to question number 9. Question number 9. What year was Rocky released? I will give you a heads up. I was 5 years old. So what year was Rocky released? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got answers coming in. All right, that was it. Margie says she's got everybody, which we are ready for the last question of round 3 and the last question of the night. But before that, Margie and I will sing I
Chris will be singing by himself.
Why, Margie? We would have more viewers if you would just go with what I asked you to do.
More viewers sitting back going, oh, look at that dummy. Look at her.
All right, here we go with question number 10.
Mike, ain't nobody want to hear this voice. Trust me.
Here we go. Question number 10. Who owns the rights to Rocky? So once again, who owns the rights to Rocky? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got our answers coming in. Margie is writing down the answers.
Okay.
All right. Right. Can I have this, please? All right. Margie's going to figure out the final score. I'm going to go through the last answers for the last, obviously, round. So here we go with question number 1. Number 1, who directed Rocky? That was John G. Avildsen. Number 2, who's the first fighter we see Rocky face? That's Spider Rico. Takes place in the church. Did Stallone win a Best Actor Oscar for Rocky? Rocky was nominated for an Oscar. Had 2 nominations, and one was Best Actor, but no, he did not win. So, number 4, what actor plays Rocky's longtime trainer Mickey? That's Burgess Meredith. And I remember as a kid, there was a TV show called, I think it was called That's Impossible. And Burgess Meredith was on that show. Also, Burgess Meredith played the Penguin in the 1960s Batman and Robin. Number 5, where is Rocky from? Rocky was from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Number 6, does Rocky become champion at the end of the movie? No, it is a draw between him and Apollo. It isn't until Rocky 2 that Rocky beats Apollo and becomes champion. Number 7, who wrote the screenplay for Rocky? That would be Sylvester Stallone. Number 8, the main character went by the name Rocky, but what was his real name? His name was Robert Rocky Balboa. Number 9, what year was Rocky released? It was released in 1976. So I guess one way that you could figure that out was because the reason why Creed was dressed the way he was because it was the bicentennial. So, number 10, who owns the rights to Rocky? Let me pop that up there. That is producer Irwin Winkler. So Stallone sold the rights to Rocky when he was early because he didn't think they were worth anything. So the bad thing about that, and let me take this down. The bad thing about that is because of the new Creed movies, they've killed Rocky completely off pictures. So Sylvester Stallone isn't even in talks with any of these people anymore. So they just kind of took his creation and wrote him completely out. So, but that is going to do it. Margie's going to give us the final.
Close. It was good. Mike had 27. Kevin had 45. Mar had 25. Cherie ended up with 12. Mandy came in at 32. And Sandy had 46.
Sandy's the winner.
Yep. It was a very close game.
Sandy's the winner. Congratulations, Sandy. We will be sending you another.
She's got 2 on the way now.
Oh my gosh. Sandy's she's going to be able to start a banana forest down there. Also, Sandy got 10 extra points towards the season yesterday for winning Colorblind that we played with on Hanging with the Family. So
I hope I wish I don't know if it's like my phone doesn't stay live, so I'm
right.
I don't know why. Why is that?
I don't know. The thing is you keep doing that, but you're not looking to see if it's live. See, now it says.
Okay.
So, but as of right now, we know that next week will be just random trivia. I don't think there's anything.
I even get 25?
Well, it might not. Let me see.
Well, because you have to think when you're the first one to answer correct, get an extra point. As when Mandy came in, they came in a little bit late, but they answered correctly on a couple, so they got more points. You answered a couple times correctly, so you got 4.
What are we talking about?
She said, "How did she end up with 25?"
Kumar?
Yeah.
So if you did get it correct and got it in first, you got an extra point.
And even if you get it late, you still get it.
You still get even if you get it late, you're just having a point deducted. So the only place where you get a point deducted where you end up with 0 is the first round.
Yeah. And first round was bad this time.
Yeah. So, but what it is we're just encouraging people to, get in early and as fast as they can. So, but other than that, congratulations, Sandy.
Yes.
I'm going to say it was going to be random, but I don't know. As of right now, I'm not for sure. I know that there's some stuff I want to do. So with the holiday season coming up, it's more likely we're going to be doing more like Christmas stuff. I know that it's either going to be, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do this, but I know either next week or the week after we're going to be playing Planes, Trains, and Automobiles trivia, because that is a Thanksgiving movie. Do you not remember Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that will be fun. I should have answered
On colorblind when I came back.
Colorblind.
Or colorblind. I was. And
Oh,
Dennis
colorblind. She
was
put color when I came.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I stunk at it.
So just to let you know, we'll probably continue to do stuff like that on Hanging with the Family since it's a new thing. I'm not saying we're going to play a game every single time, but unless we have something to give away, more than likely what we'll end up giving away is points for trivia. So maybe I ought to put that in the title, let people know. What do you think?
Maybe.
So, but it was also, we did not figure out what we were going to give away until we started the stream.
Yeah.
As well. But do you have anything you want to say? So hopefully we will have a video coming tomorrow. I have not edited it, which is the first thing I'm going to do as soon as we get off here is start editing. As far as I know, the Muncie murder mystery that Haley and I've been doing, I'm telling you, we got a lot of footage. So we got a video for that tomorrow. We got another video for Friday. It just depends. I don't know if we're going to have a video for Monday for that as well. It took a long time to do. I really enjoyed doing that. And not saying I would do another murder, but I know they have what are they called? Scavenger hunts. And then they just have walking tours through different cities. So they do cost money, but what's funny is they want you to pay per person. I told Haley, I said, if it's only for one phone, we're only paying for one person. We'll listen together. Yeah. So
Mike, I am not singing. It's not happening.
But
I'm gonna go upstairs and sing myself a lullaby and go to sleep.
Then so we got Thursday, we got Disney updates, right? Yeah. Yep. Disney updates. So other than that, we got here pretty soon. We got Winterfest will be starting up at Kings Island.
24th.
So, but other than that, so the only thing I can see us missing, unless something happens between now and then, is probably a Disney updates on the Thursday of Thanksgiving. That's the only one I can see us not doing, because obviously we have family that comes in from different places. So, Chris, can you get Margie to lip sync the? I got her to say yes. I married her, and that's about it.
No. Did you figure it out?
Did what?
Marcia, did you figure it out?
I don't know.
Figure what out?
I don't know. That's what I just said. Oh, did we figure out the? Oh, yeah, yes, Mar, yes.
What?
We kind of messed it up at the end, so it was kind of the way the phone put it on and everything. It didn't exactly help you, so we kind of messed it up at the end. So you'll see what I'm talking about with Haley and I. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun, but yeah, it was something that when we got to the end, we started listening to stuff that we shouldn't have listened to. Basically, what it was we were supposed to decide who we thought did the murder, and then listen to everything to see if we were right, and we did in the wrong order. But it was still fun. Haley and I had good times. Haley likes that kind of stuff, though. So
the Amazon box has not moved since Monday. You're right, and it's not going to move by.
What are they talking about? This one back here?
You know what's in that Amazon box?
They're bananas.
Your bananas.
They're bananas. That's why they're back here. So, but that's going to do it. So thank you guys for joining us. And I hope to see you all Thursday for Disney updates. So I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye.
And Chris will be singing.